for you this afternoon at the dedication of this wonderful, wonderful statue of her. You know, I first got to know Margaret Wade when I was a student at Cleveland High School. She was my coach. She taught me. And I, as a senior in 1952, was fortunate enough to have a study hall from 11 to 12. And the cafeteria needed servers to serve the elementary school. So my buddy Slick McCool and I volunteered to serve in the cafeteria. The reason we did that was for three reasons. One, to get out of the study hall. The second, because we knew those cooks were going to cook something special for us every day. And the third was we'd have 15 to 20 minutes free time. We could go to Margaret Wade's office, visit with her, look at all those pictures. You know, she had a collage. The wall was totally covered with pictures of the girls' basketball teams, and visit with Margaret and learn from her. What a great experience that was. 1952, let's fast forward to 1975. President Lucas had made the wise decision to ask Margaret Wade to become the head women's basketball coach at Delta State in about 1973 or 74. They'd already won the national championship, 1974 and 75, and Dr. Lucas gets called to Southern Mississippi to become their president. He helped me become president of my alma mater at Delta State. What a wonderful gift that was. Can you imagine somebody inheriting the national championship women's basketball team with 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores and the best women's coach in the country? How fortunate I was to get to be Margaret's president for the next 3 years, or more years than that, but the next 3 years were fantastic whirlwind years for Delta State, our sports fans, and for me, the new president. I mean, these ladies took us Madison Square Garden in New York, Pauley Pavilion in LA, took us to Hawaii to win a tournament there. Then we won 2 national championships, one at State College, Pennsylvania, one at Minneapolis, Minnesota. My goodness, what a wonderful time that was. Then Margaret gets many awards, as do our girls, but the main award, of course, that she received was induction as the first woman into the national, was the Naismith Memorial Basketball Foundation. What a great honor it was for Margaret. So I was fortunate to benefit from all those experiences with Margaret and with our lady statesmen. Then, when Margaret retired, she, well, before she retired, I received a call from representatives from Johnson & Johnson Incorporated, and they wanted to meet with me that Sunday afternoon in the President's Home. And they came and visited, and they laid out for me their desire to have a trophy for women's basketball similar to the Heisman Trophy for the best men's football player in the country. And they wanted to name that trophy for Margaret Wade. Of course, we were so delighted to hear that. And then for the next several years in New York City, in the biggest banquet halls and the largest hotels, the Wade Trophy was awarded to the most outstanding women's basketball player in the country. Carol Blazowski was the first recipient back in 1978, and there have been 36 or 37 recipients of the Wade Trophy since then. What a great honor for Margaret, what a great honor for Delta State and for Mississippi and our girls' basketball program. So after Margaret retired, she would frequently, a couple times a week, she'd come by the office. Usually she was bringing cookies or cake. We'd have coffee, we'd reminisce about the great times and what a wonderful experience we had with those 5 girls, Debbie, Ramona, Wanda, Cornelia, and Lucy, and Margaret Wade. Certainly it's deserving to have this statue dedicated for her today. I also want to recognize 3 people that have already been mentioned, because they are the ones that were the glue to hold this together as we raise the money to do this and see it through. So Carolyn Gaines and Carolyn Laudy Gaines, would you stand up? Ed Costman, would you stand up? They're the ones that did it. Let's show them my appreciation. Thank you. In the summer.